All right. Well, you guys, welcome back. If you are new here, we are the Habyt team. The Habyt is a nutrition coaching company made for women by women. Our program is built for you with coaches who put your goals, lifestyle, and personality first. If you want to learn more about us, head to the episode notes or go to thehabyt.com. That's Habyt with a Y to either request more information or book your free discovery call. Welcome back, crew. Season 8, episode 1, coming at you for 2025. You have Coach Zan, Carly, Kristen Croft, Kristen Champagne, and Morgan. Miss Verlaine is off celebrating her cute little daughter, and so she couldn't make it. But we wanted to start the year off as a team and kind of just review 2024 and chat about the things that we're looking forward to in 2025. So we like to use the whole, I don't know, is it an analogy, I guess,
Sure.
of the rose, thorn, and bud. So rose is, your peak of 2024. Thorn, what was, I guess, the worst. And then bud is what you're looking forward to in 2025. So who wants to start?
Why don't you start us, Ann?
Oh, Kristen, I wasn't ready. Shoot.
Or you can go last.
I can take
you
the
can
heat off
finish
of
us
you
Yeah,
if you want.
Carly, go. Carly, go, because I did not prepare for this episode. I'm not going to lie.
Sam's thanking a person.
I actually had to sit down and
I did
prepare, or else
too.
I knew my pregnancy brain was just blank. So
I wrote mine down.
I think so. Well, starting off with Rose. Rose this year, I think, was just seeing my family so much and developing some more friendships too. So I actually got to see my family in 4 different states this year. We all went to Alabama, where my sister and her fiance just bought a house. We all went to Texas for the CrossFit Games together because I convinced them all to go.
Love that.
Then I went to Florida and saw my family there. And then they all just came here last month for my baby shower. So I got to see them in 4 different states. And then also just developing friendships with a couple of other girls that I've met around where I live now over the past 2 years. Kind of getting closer with them, partly because we got pregnant at the same time.
Love that.
And that just because that was one of my goals. I want to have a good tribe or village, where I'm living. So that was my
Love
rose
that.
this year, seeing my family so much, developing friendships.
Love that. Sweet.
Carly, were they intimidated by you? Is that why you guys weren't close sooner?
No, definitely
No, I feel
not.
like Carly gets that all the time.
yeah.
She's probably
Yeah.
really intimidating.
I think it's because I don't always smile. I look very
RBF. Yeah.
RBF.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Interject. That's
I think it just it just takes time to build those relationships, especially. I think it was mostly me being active duty military previously and being kind of closed off with people because it was always I know I'm going to leave. Eventually, I'm going to go to a different duty station. I'm going to go to a different state. And so never really truly wanting to open up to people. And so I'm here. It's been a couple years that I've been in this house. I need to actually open up to people and allow those relationships to kind of flourish a little bit. So really been trying to work on that and be more open about myself and with other people.
Oh, look at that.
So how did you meet those other women? Because I feel like that is so hard in adulthood, meeting
So hard.
adult friends. It feels impossible.
Number one,
how'd you meet them?
I feel easiest way to meet people for me is CrossFit gyms.
The
Because
gyms.
I know.
they're such like-minded
Yeah.
people,
Yeah,
and it's
truly.
not like a regular gym where you go in with your headphones and no one talks. You're kind of suffering together, doing the same workout. And then one girl, the house next door to us was for sale, and her husband and her 2 kids put an offer in, and they saw us outside, and we just hit it off. They ended up not buying the house because
That's cool.
the contract fell through or whatever. But we just had a lot in common. Her husband's name is Joey. My husband's name is Joey.
Oh, boy.
And then we just I don't know, we got along really well. So now we go for coffee, walk, and complain dates. It's great.
Love that.
I love that. And complain dates. I love that. Let's start doing that. That's
I
a
was
great.
like, I
way
need
to
one of
call it.
those.
Oh, no, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love a
Yeah.
complain date. I do that often.
So what was your thorn then?
Let me pull back up my notes.
Yeah.
I'm
I just
don't even
learned
know.
what a
I just
bud
thought about this
was.
30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. But the pregnancy brain is real right now, guys.
Yes. So my thorn this year was navigating motherhood while being pregnant. So basically got pregnant, like I think it was May-ish. I can't remember exactly. But just the hormones and the tiredness and the way it's affected me individually and then as a mom too. Like I remember last year doing this rose thorn bud all together and saying that like I really wanted to work on my patience and my quick to anger and things like that. And like really, really still struggled with that this year because I'm just so much more tired. Like I can't even work out more than 3 days a week without completely draining myself. And so trying to find that balance of taking care of myself and also trying to parent and then not having like the mother guilt of I need to be on the couch. Like I need to rest. I've started like having Braxton Hicks. Like I had 8 Braxton Hicks contractions in an hour when I was sleeping. Like I woke up obviously and felt them between like 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. So like my body's telling me to like rest. So it's been hard to balance just motherhood, pregnancy, everything. So that's been my challenge or my thorn of the year, 100%.
Let me guess your bud.
Yeah.
The new Habyt baby coming. Yes. Did I guess it right?
Yes. Yes, of course. I mean, and all of the potential that comes along with that. So recently I've been, talking to my husband and realizing like the negative mindset that I've been in and how it's been affecting not only me but him too. Because like the things that come out of your mouth don't affect just you, they affect the other people too. And so like negative or like complaining a lot or whatever, and like just that mindset around what's going on in your life. And so I actually bought a gratitude journal and I want to just try to start every day to be really intentional of like, okay, what am I thankful for? What am I grateful for every day? How can I make this day really good? And then like returning back to it, like either the end of the day or like, the end of the week and thinking about what I can work on. So like the potential for, working on my mindset, my patience, my gratitude. Life is definitely about to get a lot harder with adding in a baby. So like, yes, I'm excited that Bud, that the little baby is going to be a huge blessing. It's going to make life really, really great, but it's also going to make it a lot more challenging. And so I'm just trying to seize the potential of that, of like, okay, this can be a growth opportunity and not just be something that's going to be really hard. And so I'm trying to approach it with like the positive mindset and really trying to be intentional about it.
I love that. You're like
You get to work on your patience again this year.
Yes. Yes.
Kristen knows she has 2
Level 2.
kiddos, so
Yeah, I'm like, every year the goal is patience.
More patience, more patience.
well, I love that, Carly, and also like
Yeah,
we can all get really in a negative space and not realize that it's impacting others. And so I also think it's like really cute how you and Joey have these conversations, because not a lot of couples do, and so it sounds like you guys actually sit down and you're intentional with your words and your actions. And so
it's a very uncomfortable conversation to have, especially for me. I like to be good at things and I like to be right. And so when like it's always constructive criticism when it comes from him, of like how to be better, because we push ourselves to be that way. So it's a very uncomfortable conversation to have. So I feel like that's why a lot of people don't have them. But yeah, he actually just got me. We just did stockings this year for Christmas. He got me like the table topics,
Oh,
like
yeah.
little
I've seen
cards
those.
for couples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we did that a couple, like when he's at the firehouse, we can't do it. But when he's been home, it'll like at the dinner table, like we'll pull out one of like those table topics, and it really just gets you like thinking a little bit deeper and like getting to know that person a little bit more, because when you have kids, it's definitely a lot harder to have that like emotional connection and like try to talk about anything else other than your kid.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, I love that.
Love that.
All right, who wants to go next?
We have to get some.
I can go next.
I'll go.
Go, Kristen.
oh.
The Kristens.
We're
battling
the
it out.
Kristens.
Do you want
The
to go?
battle.
I'll go.
Which
Go,
Kristen is it?
So my rose, this is kind of a random one, but I feel like I've gotten back to a place where I actually like enjoy cooking. And it's not, don't get me wrong, it's of course, like not every night I'm like, yes, I get to cook dinner. But we started doing a CSA this year and doing more like farmers markets and using like meat subscriptions and stuff. And I feel like it's just made me like enjoy food more
What's a
and cooking more
CSA?
variety. Oh, sorry. It's community supported
Gotcha.
agriculture. So basically it's like
Mhm.
a little, I think that's what it stands for. It's a local farmer. And so we commit it to like, we do it every other week because it is a lot of
Yeah.
veggies, but they do like seasonal produce, and every 2 weeks I just go pick up like our bag
Oh,
from them.
nice.
So it just, one, forces you to like think outside the box, and like you get out of the rut of eating the same
Yeah.
thing every single week. And it's just like the food tastes better than if you just go get it from the grocery store. So it's just like got me back to a place where I'm actually enjoying cooking again. So that's probably my biggest.
that's Love that for
I was
you.
gonna say
Yeah.
words that will never come out of my
It's so
mouth.
great
I
for you.
know. I know. I was thinking about you, Zan, when I was thinking about it, but I was like, and I think my sourdough made me like
Oh.
love cooking again
Mhm.
too, because
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
I don't know, I use it so often, and it's just I love it so much. So cooking not being as much of a chore as it typically
Mhm.
is has been my rose.
Yeah.
And then
awesome.
because I'm so indecisive, my other one is just being able to travel more this past year and see people that I don't always get to see, like you guys. And then we went out to Colorado and with my brother's family and my sister's family. So just being able to travel more, and I feel like working from home and
Mhm.
being flexible allows us to do that, which is nice.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
Yes,
then
definitely.
yeah,
Do you feel like you're getting into that groove with cooking more and being able to travel more now that like you're in a good spot? Your kids are a little bit older.
so I was
Do you
thinking
feel like
about
that affected it?
Carly's like, give me hope, please.
So like kind of, but then also multiple times a week, like somebody's crying while I'm cooking, and
Yeah.
like, but what I will say, and I think this helps, is they're old enough that they enjoy helping too. So like last week we made like homemade noodles because I have like a pasta attachment thing, and they're like helping me do it. So it's kind of fun. So yes, definitely somewhat of that, but then they also do still cry a lot at me, and like
Yeah.
they're fighting and stuff. But it definitely helps that they're older and can kind of like enjoy
Yeah.
it too.
I'm sure the
sweet.
dynamic between
so there
two
is hope.
girls and then a boy and a girl would be different though too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they either like
Probably a little
love each other or they're fighting about like everything under the sun. So you just never know what you're gonna get. It
Yeah.
keeps you on your toes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then my thorn is definitely when I got pneumonia at the beginning of the year.
Oh,
And
gosh.
it was
Oh,
just
God.
like, it took me out for like a month. It was just like the most ridiculous like story and whatever. It was just so dumb. So that was my thorn.
Uh-oh.
Fun times. Yeah. I asked the other night, when we were trying to figure out what to do for New Year's, I asked Jordan, like, what did we even do last year? He's like, well, the kids got sick and then you aspirated your food and then got pneumonia. I'm like, you're right.
Gosh.
That is what we did last New Year.
Good
my
times.
gosh.
Fun
Good times.
times. So we're
Oh.
off to a way better start already
Yeah.
this year, which is exciting. Yeah.
No pneumonia.
No pneumonia. I
Thank
chewed
God.
up all my food. Everything went down the wrong pipe. So 6 days in, we're doing
Eat
well.
slowly.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was my thorn. And then my
That's a good
bud
one.
is it's not kind of random, but just being more intentional about getting outside. Because
Mm.
unlike San Diego, the weather can be a little extreme here, and it's definitely testing me this week. Today, my kids lasted 4 minutes one time trying to get outside. But especially in the winter, I just feel like it's easy to stay inside and like not
Yeah.
go out. And I'm happier when I'm outside. My kids are happier. So just really trying to be more intentional about every single day, making sure we're getting outside and stuff.
Have you seen the 1,000 hours
Yep.
challenge?
Yep.
Yeah, and I think I
You were
might have
doing
found
it,
it
I thought.
through you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I'm not setting a goal of 1,000 hours,
Yeah.
but I'm like keeping track on their little app just to kind of get an idea of like where we end up. I'm not being, I don't know, super specific about it,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think I found that through you.
It's an
And so
app.
I kind of
Yeah,
like
they
had
make
it in
like
my
a. Yeah, they have an
nice.
app, and then
Well,
there's
they
also an Instagram.
yeah.
And then on Instagram, they've been posting like, okay, if you have harsh winters, here's like a goal for like how long you should be outside every day, like throughout the whole year. Or if you have harsh summers, and so it kind of like changes like your goals for hours
That's
per
what I need.
day.
Harsh.
Yeah.
And then they
summer.
also have, you should look, they have like ideas for activities outside to like keep you getting creative, like little scavenger hunts or like a hot chocolate walk or like hiking with a friend. Or like there's a bunch of different like creative ideas to like really just keep it different, because obviously if you're going outside to do the same thing every day, it kind of gets a little monotonous.
Yeah. I think that's why we lasted 4 minutes this afternoon.
Yeah.
And it is really cold here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to look at that. But that is my bud for this year.
I love
love
that.
it.
Yes.
I will go
right.
next.
Other Kristen, would
you
you
want
like
to
to
go
go?
now? Second Kristen, on to the next one. Which I was thinking about the other day when we were in Philly and we were all going around introducing each other at Fairlane's gym, and Kristen and I were right next to each other, and I was like, Kristen. I don't know why I thought about that the other day, and it made me giggle. Okay, that was a very random tangent, but anywho. My rose for this previous year was my husband and I made our first like big investment. And we're excited about that. And I feel like we've set foundations for like setting ourselves up long term, which was really exciting. And we got to travel a ton this year also, which was really, really great. We checked off some new countries, some new national parks. So it was a good year. My thorn alongside that is, y'all, I missed my first flight ever.
No, where were you supposed to go?
no.
So we were it was so sad. I was so frustrated. It was a tough time to be Brian and I. But
Honestly, though, you had
yeah,
a good run
well,
for how many
yeah,
flights you've taken.
yeah, I know. We were in
But it still sucks.
Copenhagen going to Amsterdam, and we like left with plenty of time. We walked to the train station, and we got on the train that like in Danish says airport. People had their luggage on there. There's only one airport in Copenhagen. And so we were like, okay, so we got on. About 20 minutes into the train, Brian pulled up his phone and he goes, "We're going the wrong way." And I was like, "You've got to be kidding me." And literally like 30 seconds after we said that, one of the like train employees, attendants came by, and he was coming to scan tickets, and I just go, "We're on the wrong train." And he was like, "Oh, are you supposed to be going to like CPN, which is Copenhagen's airport?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "This one's going to Aalborg, and we have another hour on this train." And I was like, "Are you kidding? It's a nonstop train."
Oh,
And
no.
so I was like, "What?" And we had to like, the guy was so kind. He ended up getting the train to like stop at one of the next train stations and let us off. And we got on another train back, but we were like so far that we ended up missing our flight.
Oof.
We got to the airport like
Dang.
probably
Oh.
10 minutes after it took off. Which was so sad.
Dang. Yeah,
It
so
was so
close.
upsetting, especially because
Yeah.
buying like 2 tickets day of was an
Yeah.
expense we were not
Oh, God.
prepared to take on.
No. That's
It was
rough.
oh God, it was some testy times in our
I'm glad that he's
relationship.
got the
Oh.
train to stop
Yeah,
for you.
that's so
because
sweet.
That would suck, like sitting on
Yeah.
a train for another hour thinking like, well, I'm getting further and
Yeah.
further away from the airport. It's getting
And then
later
having
in
to
the
go all
day.
the
And
way
I gotta
back.
go back the other way.
I ended
Yeah.
up just looking at flights
Oh
out of
my
that
gosh.
airport, and we would have had to stop in Copenhagen before going to Amsterdam, but I was like, whatever. And he was like, "Okay, well, we should be here in like an hour's time. When's your flight?" And I was like, "In an hour?" I think we're not making it. And he just goes, "Let me see what I can do." And he like came back and he was like, "Okay, we're stopping you at the next train stop. Get off here, get on this train." And it was really kind, but oh, that was such a thorn.
I was gonna say,
close.
You're the
God.
reason the whole train
That
stopped.
sucks.
No,
No one has to
literally,
know
these
that.
dumb
No one has to know.
Americans.
But I was just going to say, that would never happen in America because
No.
everyone is like assholes here, right? Like for them to do that for you,
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome.
Everyone in
so
like the
nice.
Scandinavia region was so kind. Like they were so nice. Yeah, and he didn't like make us feel stupid. He was like, locals make this mistake all the time because there's only one airport and they don't realize there's a train to an airport an hour and a half away. So it was a very upsetting.
Yeah.
But thank God, because we also came home via Copenhagen. So thank God it was just Copenhagen to Amsterdam and not our flight coming all the way back, because
Yeah.
oh, that would have been like
Yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like,
So
I guess
expensive.
we're
Yeah.
staying.
Oh,
We're
Lord.
moving in. We'll leave in
we
a
live
few
here
weeks.
now.
We
We're
live
just
here
living
now.
here, actually.
And at least you guys had each other too. Like I
Yeah.
can't imagine if you were by. Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
my anxiety would be
By
through the
yourself?
roof.
Oh, yeah.
So
I would cry. I would have been bawling. my
Yeah,
head. I
no.
can picture that sitting on the
100%.
train. Yep.
Oh, you just see this girl crying.
Yep. I would have been
Yeah,
upset.
that was definitely a
would
big
suck.
time thorn. And then my bud for this year is a little mysterious, but just new beginnings that I'm excited about, just seeing where this year takes me. I'm excited about it. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna be a little annoying,
Very
but
mysterious.
I was gonna say it's so open ended. You know.
I know.
So it's great.
We should all just make up
Just-
something
just
that we
keep us
think the new
updated as we
beginning
go.
is.
I know.
Headlines.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Comment on our
Yeah.
next Instagram post what you think Kristen Champagne's new beginning is.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. What?
Keep
She's
us
moving
guessing.
to Copenhagen.
Oh my God,
basically.
I wish.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I wish. I would in a heartbeat.
No, you can't leave us. Sorry.
I
It
can.
can't happen.
Hey, it's
You
a
can work from
virtual job.
Copenhagen.
I can work from Copenhagen.
remote.
That's true.
Your clients would be so mad they'd never understand the time
It's
No.
difference.
okay. They
not
wouldn't
at all.
need to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would the time difference even
It's,
be?
I think 7
Gosh, that
hours
would
over
be
there. I'd figure it
Like
out.
night and day,
I'd
isn't it?
figure it out.
I'd
It's
figure
okay.
it out.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to figure out the
If
taxes.
we would make it
But I
happen.
would do it.
No.
I would totally stick with
Yeah.
the habit and move to Copenhagen. Don't tempt me. All right, next.
Do you want to go next, Morgan, or do you want me?
Yeah, I can, unless you want to.
Go for it.
Zan's still thinking
I was
of
like, I'm
hers.
still
Okay.
I have a couple.
Yeah.
It's okay.
My rose was mainly traveling this year. Went to Ireland, which was an amazing trip. We got to see family that I've never met. Well, actually, I have met some of them, but it was an aunt and uncle of Jack's, and so got to see them. Got to see like his cousins and stuff, and just see Ireland. I've never been over there or to Europe before, so that was awesome. We took his mom with us, and so that's her brother that lives over there, so they haven't seen each other in years and years, so that was nice. And we went over St. Patrick's Day, so that was really fun too. And I think that was my bud from last year.
Oh,
I
that's
believe.
cute.
So that was fun.
Yes. Love
Yeah.
that.
And then the other travel was Philadelphia, getting to see all of y'all. That was so much fun, and it was just great to get to catch up and see each other in person and hug y'all's neck and everything,
Y'all's
and
neck.
get all the new pictures and eat good.
I haven't had any food as
And
good as
then-
that trip since the trip.
I know.
So good.
The Greek or the Mediterranean place
Honestly,
at
I
night.
don't think I have either. Yeah, that was so fun.
I will
I'll
never
think about that place
forget
forever.
how quickly Carly reacted when they
The
were about
bread.
to take her damn bread. Oh my
Take her
God.
pita.
Same. It's burned in
You
my memory.
do not mess with her.
Do not touch a
Oh.
pregnant woman's bread.
Never.
No, and not even just pregnant. I don't even have to, like, bread is my thing. Like, ever since I
Yeah,
was
let that
born.
sit there.
Like, oh, don't touch my bread.
They learned real quick.
What did you say? Is that what you
think you
said?
just
She
said,
goes,
"We're
no,
keeping
like,
this."
we're not done with that or something.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
you like
Your
slammed
hand
your
was, like,
head, hand
slammed
onto
it down
the
so
pita
fast.
bread. We're keeping the
Needless to say,
my
they did not
reaction
come back.
time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, your reaction time was flawless. Wow, those mom instincts really kicked in.
It was.
mom instincts.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. What's your thorn, Morgan?
Thorn, I feel like I've talked about this so much, but it's still a thorn, honestly. I've had foot issues
Mhm.
and they're just not, I mean, it's gotten better, but that is definitely my thorn. It's just been one of those things. I think, I guess, officially have tendonitis in my ankle. That's what it is. And it's basically one of those things that the way it heals is that you just don't move as much, which sucks being in, the lifestyle that I am, and I want to go walk and go outside and move and everything. and I just can't do it the same way, which is super, super annoying. But it's a lot of just like resting more and icing, and that's kind of how you heal it. And so it's very slow and confusing. So that's my thorn, but it is getting better.
Can you heal it, or is it something that you're just gonna have to like deal with?
I think it can be healed eventually. It just takes a while, and there's not like a lot of
Long time.
and there's not like a lot of answers for it. I've been to like 3 different doctors for it, and they've all been like, "Oh, it's overuse injury, and it'll get better with time. Let us know in a couple weeks." And I'm like,
Yeah.
this has been going on for
You're like,
months.
that
Can you
What
get
now
one of
is
those
Yeah,
knee
that's
scooters to rest your ankle so you can still like
Oh,
hell
hell
yeah,
yeah.
around,
she
go on
says. Kind of.
walks?
I would take that for sure. But the doctor that I went to, she's an orthopedic surgeon, I believe, and she was like, I don't want to have to put you in a boot. You're, young and healthy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but if it'll fix it, like, let me have it,
Yeah.
please, because
Yeah.
I'm getting annoyed at this point. But yeah, I may go to physical therapy to see if there's something else I can do. I don't really
Yeah.
know. So we shall see.
Yeah.
But that is my thorn, and it is really annoying. But my bud is I kind of have two things too. One, we are in the process of buying a house. We've officially found one where we're moving, so that's really
Yay.
exciting.
Yeah.
First house that we've ever bought before, which is kind of confusing and
That's so
scary all at the same time,
exciting.
I know.
but
I know.
also really, really
Congratulations.
exciting too.
Congrats. Yes.
Thanks. Yeah, we're very excited. And then today, actually, like in a week or today, depending, I'm about to get a new niece. So my brother
my
and his girlfriend are
goodness.
having a baby, and she's technically due next Monday, but they went today to go see if she needs to get induced sooner. So new niece within like the next week, which is super, super
Yay.
exciting. So
Oh, do you have
that's
any
fun.
nieces or nephews right now?
yes, I do. I have some on like Jack's side. And then I have some step nieces and nephews, but this is like my first like biological blood related
Blood
niece.
related.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm super, super excited. So yes, can't wait to spoil
For
her.
me, all my nieces and nephews are very good birth control. Let's put it that way. I'm like, I'll
Honestly,
watch.
that's how most of my other ones are too.
Yeah, I'll watch you guys for the day, but then
Let
thank
me give you
God I can
back.
give you
Yeah.
back later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe one day we'll
Definitely.
see. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that's exciting. And
Yeah,
so wait,
all
when
good
are
things.
you looking to move? We all knew you were moving, but I didn't know your
Yes.
timeline.
Yeah, so now it's probably around like end of February, like beginning of March. So a
Okay.
couple months, just however long it
Nice.
takes for the contract to go through and all that good stuff. So, but we
Oh,
have
yeah,
officially
I
like
know.
started on all of it. So
Good.
it's really exciting.
Yay.
It's kind of funny too because we're moving, which I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast, but we're moving to my hometown, and so the people that we're buying our house from, they are moving into my old house whenever I lived there. Because her
wild.
parents-
Whoa.
Yeah, because her parents were our neighbors whenever I lived there, and she runs like a daycare. Very small town, so everybody knows everybody. But very small town, she does daycare, and so does her daughter. And so they want to just have like big like daycare business where they can be right beside each other.
Yeah.
And so it worked out that way, which
Aw.
is wild, but really, really cool because I could go get to see what they do to my old house and stuff, which is neat.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you have babies one day, then there you go.
I know. Yeah, she literally said that. She's like, whenever you need daycare, just let me know. I'm like, absolutely.
Aw.
Noted.
Perfect.
That's
Yay.
sweet.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Full
Good.
circle.
Oh, I know. Everyone's was so good. And it gave me enough time to think of mine. So thank you.
There you go. Take us home, Zan. Take us home.
Yeah.
So, okay. So my rose genuinely was our Philly trip. I like going into that, and it's going to sound so cheesy. It just made me feel so grateful for just the habit and you guys and sticking through a lot of the bullshit that we've had to deal with, which I know. But, being a business owner, like you guys don't see some of the other side. And I get into that negative headspace, which is why that really hit me hard, Carly, because I've been trying not to. And so you guys were just like that reminder of like why, we do this, and that I love you guys and I'm grateful for
thank you
you.
so much.
So
Aw.
yes,
Grateful
that really
for y'all
was my
too.
rose. Yeah.
Me too. Yeah, that's great.
My thorn, I would say, honestly, I mean, I guess this is like a silver lining though too, but I feel like there were a lot of friendships and even like relationships I was in last year that just did not serve me, really affected my mental health, made me honestly insecure, anxious. Like I've never dealt with so much anxiety that I did this past year just from friendships and relationships alone. So that was like the thorn, but I guess the silver lining is that like I took action and I'm starting to cut people out of my life that just don't serve me. But it's never easy though, right? Because you
Yeah.
still like have memories and attachments and things like that. And so
Yeah.
and you guys know I'm not a super emotional person, so when someone forces me to be emotional, I get angry. you know. But yeah. So I would say that was my thorn. And then my bud would be or at least what my intention is that I want to be more like spontaneous. I'm not spontaneous. I'm very type A. I plan
Yes.
everything. And I want to be more spontaneous. I want to take more trips that may not be planned. Like, okay, New Year's, I decided to go somewhere a day before and I was like, this is so unlike me. But like it
New
felt
Year,
good.
new you.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I know. And so, yeah, I just want to make it a point to do that and not be so rigid because, I mean, I don't need to
Yeah.
be anymore. I
Yep.
feel like I was obviously more at the beginning of my health journey just because I had goals and I just, I wasn't going to let anyone get in my way. But I'm at a place in my life where, I mean, I've been living in maintenance forever and I know and I trust myself with all of my habits and things like that. And so now it's just like I can do that anywhere and I need to not like give that, like bring anxiety to myself. Do
Yeah.
that. So, and just seeing all of you guys travel too, I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. So,
Yeah.
Well, you're off to a
Definitely.
really good
But yeah.
start this year already.
Yes,
Yeah.
Good
so
trip coming
far.
up.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna be in Houston this weekend.
Woo!
I actually have a few other things planned. I'm gonna go to Cabo end of January. I am gonna go to Waste Management. You know what that is in
Ooh,
Arizona.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
always
fun.
Super Bowl weekend. And some of my friends like got tickets this time. I don't care about golf at all. It's more just like the experience. But
Yeah, definitely.
so I'm doing that. I'm like, look at
Really
that
fun.
already.
Yeah. You already got some things planned.
2 to 3 trips planned. So
That's
There you
so
go.
fun.
I know. So yeah, I just want to get out there more and
Love it.
not be so tied down to my routine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Love that.
Is
So
this
yeah,
your
sounds like fun.
year of yes?
My year of yes.
I was laughing.
I would
people
like
say
to
that.
say
Yes.
that, but I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some no's. So
Big
No.
note.
no. And then hopefully, one of our trips, hopefully like we can all do another. Like I really want to make it a point to try to get all
Yes.
this together
Agree.
every year. I know it may be harder to navigate with more little ones and all of that, but we'll figure it out and we'll make sure it happens. So
Yep.
yeah,
Woo.
That's all of our
Yes.
bud for this
Can't wait.
year. It's another habit retreat.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can't go 2 years
Yes.
again. That was like way
I
too
know.
long. No,
That was long.
no.
Yeah.
And we post so much, we're already running out of content, so we need more content.
I know. We're like, we have so much. 2 months
We do
later.
actually. We
We do
still
have
have
a
a
lot,
lot.
yes. We do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Which is the best part. But
We'll just start
Yeah.
researching by restaurants and food in the area, and that's where we'll go.
There we go.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I think they
Yeah.
just came out
So
with
we're
like
onto
a
something
food.
there.
Yeah, they came out
Truly.
with like a foodie list recently, like ranked cities by food. So maybe that's just the
Ooh,
list we
yeah.
use.
Each year we
Okay.
check
Yeah.
another one
I'd
off.
be down for that.
Each year we just go down.
Who
the
has
top
the best
10.
restaurants?
Top 10.
We're in for a long time, people.
But yeah, that's about sums it up. Anything else you guys want to add or any, I don't know, advice and tips for this year, especially like for our clients?
I had a conversation with one of my clients today, just about goals for the new year, and it made me think of like the podcast topic today. And she was like, I don't really have any like goals for the year, like super concrete goals. She's like, I feel really good with what I'm doing. I live a healthy lifestyle at this point. I just kind of want to keep doing what I'm doing. And I was like, that's awesome. So if you
Yeah.
are someone like that, where you don't have like these big, maybe like fitness or weight loss goals or something, and you are happy with, where you are at in your lifestyle and everything, be good with that too. So we don't have to have any of those huge, big goals for
Yeah.
health and fitness. So yeah, I just
I
wanted
mean,
to throw that out there.
sustainability in itself should be everyone's goal.
Yeah.
So
I
Uh-huh.
think a
I love
lot of
that.
people
I'm glad that she's
think the
confident.
goals have
Me
to be
too.
like fitness related or nutrition related, but it can be simple. Like, I mean,
Right.
like mine,
Mhm.
be intentional about going outside more. Like, that doesn't have anything to
Right.
do
Yeah.
with an exercise routine or anything, but it can be
Mhm.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Totally. I was
Yep.
talking to one of my clients today about goals, and sometimes like New Year's goals can get really overwhelming, or you find yourself a couple months in and you're kind of burnt out. And so I was saying this year I want to make just a goal a month, and like so I kind of keep that motivation, and if I like my goal, I can continue it on to another month. Or if it like kind of stops serving me, then I can move on to a different goal and I don't feel like I'm failing. So a year is a really long time, and that can be a good thing, and that can play to your detriment also. So, short-term goals are equally as important
I
as
like
long-term
that. Oh, yeah.
goals.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
I
like
like
a
that
new
idea a
goal every
lot.
month.
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
stealing that. Thank you.
Yep, me too.
You're welcome. Take it away.
Take it away.
All of our clients will be doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Get
I know,
ready.
right?
Everyone's doing this.
But yes.
That is a good one. though.
Cheers to 2025, you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
excited.
good
2025.
year. Yes.
Cheers.
Yes.
Well,
It'll be a
best
good
year
year.
yet.
I know.
And if you're listening to this and you're not a Habyt client, maybe your bud is joining the Habyt for
Ooh,
2025.
mic drop right there. That is the
Yeah.
perfect way to
Perfect
end
ending.
the episode. All right, bye.
Bye.